I had, it was interesting to me to see you going up to lightweight now, and I wonder, it always when a guy changes weight classes, especially after a loss, you always left wondering. Even in the case of Teofimo Lopez now trying to go to 140, you think about, is it because that's you're more comfortable at that weight, or is it just a new challenge? Is it just like,
No, no,
hey,
you
I'll
know
feel
what it
stronger, better?
was? I actually was gonna fight at 130. I'm glad you asked that, because for me, it's never about the weight. It's never. I have no issues with weight or anything like that. So we could just take that out. What
Okay.
happened was, speaking with Top Rank, if you look around in terms of names, they told me there was really nobody for me to fight. So
Okay.
in their weight class at the time, um, they came at me with the Richard Commey fight at 35,
Right.
135. Me being me, I was like, whatever. All right, let's do it. You know what I mean? I see he out here saying he want to get back in the ring after the Lomachenko loss. I took my loss to Shakur. It made sense.
Right.
And then, I waited. Then like a week later, they came back and was like, "Oh, Comey's team, they said no. They want to go a different direction. All right, whatever, cool. Because I ain't go crazy out there because I respect for my guy Andre Rozier who trains Richard Comey. You know what I'm saying? I call him
Right.
Uncle Dre. So I didn't go the whole he's ducking and yada 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 route. I just said, oh, that whatever. I said whatever. What's next? Now what's next was actually gonna be a fight at 130. Like again, so you know what I mean. So and it was gonna be against Robson Conseseio. Conseseio had that performance against
If I can interrupt you, who beat Valdez in my opinion, but
right,
keep
yeah,
going.
yeah. So it was gonna be against him. But then what happened was, I think they say he was having visa issues, so we had to scrap that, and then it was basically back to looking for fights at lightweight. So that it was mainly a back and forth, but it was never one of the things where like okay, I'm done with that. Let's move on to the next weight class. I mean, I'm cool with being, because like if people forget, I started my career at lightweight anyway. My pro career, I was in the Olympics at the junior welterweight. You know what I mean? So I've been, you know what I mean. I started my career at lightweight, but it was one of the things where I had to go with a fight for that. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Which new weight class, you're comfortable at 130, 135. Um, whole lot of new things. New trainer, right?
Right.
I know it's been talked about prior to, about, it was kind of a amicable parting of ways. Not to get into the weeds of that too much, because there's, a lot of stuff between men that you just let be, you let
Right.
that lie. But I'm more so interested in your preparation. Like, I know you said it's going to be different, but you also with, I think it's Manny Robles, a guy who got you
Yeah,
through
man,
the
yeah, Manny
Olympics.
Robles, my man, Manny Robles.
Yeah, yeah. So how is there a philosophy difference? Are is there more of and I don't want to give it, don't get a game away. I'm just saying,
No, 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 no. This is the thing.
aggression. Is there more aggression you're
I
planning
actually,
on
I
having? Is
actually
it more of a
work.
defensive posture?
I
What do you see
Yeah, you
yourself?
know what it is. I actually work with Manny over a decade ago in the amateurs, and I've been
Okay.
around Manny Robles, and because Manny actually helped me get to the Olympics. He was with me on the world teams, and he trained. I trained with him when I was getting ready to qualify for the Olympics, and then again I trained with him again for the Olympic camp. So I've always been familiar with Manny. I actually was going to work with Manny before I actually worked with Bomac when I was switching over anyway. So I always kept that door open. But now what Manny even said, he said people gonna get twisted because he's a Mexican trainer, but at the same time he's like, listen, I know you personally, I know you're a boxer. I'm not here to change you. If anything, we just added new things to the arsenal, like basically being more comfortable, in the pocket at times. Countering, catching and shooting and things of that nature. But like for the most part, he just tweaked, we tweaked on my strengths and fixing my weaknesses. So like Manny's like he's a hell of a trainer. Like people forget, he actually, he was there when he was in Oscar Valdez's corner when he first won his world title. He was there when he surprised the world when Andy Ruiz beat Anthony Joshua. He trained guys like Mick Conlon and other fighters from all over the points of the world. They came to him. So he to me he is a world class trainer. So and then, like I said, we also had a great friendship, and it was just an easy chemistry. And at one point in time, it was either gonna be him or Freddie Roach, but like Freddie's my guy also. But Freddie, Freddie doesn't always have time, to
Right.
be hands on. But like with Manny, he's there with you every day in the gym. So it just made more sense for me. And plus, so again, I like to travel. I like to train away from home. So wherever I gotta go to like get rid of all the distractions, I'm fine with that.